Another one don't happen again. If you think say Nigeria corrupt, my brother, you are learning. If you think say Yahoo scam, say na Nigeria take pull for ground, my brother, you are learning. All of you, mona come. I wan show una wetin happen for Spain. This one not be ordinary citizen. This one na policeman. Policeman when he be say he don climb reach the apex of his career. For this one, the person fit be IG of police. Come see wetin policeman do for Spain. Wetin make dem arrest policeman? No one make dem almost kpai am or send am to life imprisonment. So see wetin happen for Spain. $21 million. Now this man go hide for you war and many things when you go hear for the video when you go watch. So people they keep illegal money in one way or the other. Not say Nigeria own na Jupiter now they put am. So na soccer way now they put am. This guy own na war. He put am for war finish. Now he build the house, cause set the block for the middle. You go just watch everything now. This one na police. It is well even in the way. So long back when the heaven is aware, all is well. And the message of the person when he be said always they bring on a back to back update. Peace.
Now let's turn our attention to Spain, where a top cop has been arrested. His name is Oscar Sanchez. Until recently, he was the head of fraud in the police force. Now he is being held for fraud. Yes, the irony is not lost on us. A sum of $21 million was found hidden in his house, not behind lock and key. Apparently, that's too basic. Sanchez kept his cash sandwiched in the walls and ceilings of his house. You have to see it to believe it. But where did a cop get all this money from, and is it common for criminals to hide money inside walls? Our next report tells you.
This is Oscar Sanchez, one of Spain's top cops. Until recently, he was the head of the Fraud and Anti-Money Laundering Division. And now, he has been arrested, ironically, in a fraud case, along with his wife, who's also a police officer. They are both in custody because it was discovered that the couple was living in a house of cash. $21 million was found hidden in their house, which is located in Alcalá de Henares, 30 kilometers east of Madrid. The cash was sandwiched in walls and ceilings. $8 million were found in a single room. Another $1 million was in Sanchez's office, stashed inside cupboards. But how does a police officer have this kind of money? Authorities found all this cash during a raid as part of an investigation into a cocaine bust earlier this month. You see, Spain is a hub of drug trafficking. It's the main entry point for drugs making their way into Europe from major cocaine producers in Latin America like Colombia and Peru, as well as Morocco, a top cannabis producer. So drug seizures are fairly common in Spain, but this particular cocaine bust is the country's largest ever. It's the second largest for Europe, and that says something. More than 13 tons of cocaine was seized. It was hidden in a cargo of bananas shipped from Ecuador. The interception has led to a spate of arrests in Spain. So far, 16 people, including Sanchez and his wife, have been arrested. The couple has been charged with drug trafficking, money laundering, corruption, and membership of a criminal organization. It is suspected that Sanchez was working with drug traffickers for about 5 years, allegedly providing them information, helping them with surveillance of the drugs, and enabling them to avoid checks. So the millions found in his house are drug proceeds. Sanchez allegedly laundered the funds via cryptocurrency. He even acquired a fleet of swanky vehicles through a relative. But on the outside, his lifestyle was not ostentatious. Though, thanks to his antics, Sanchez has been compared to the infamous drug lord Pablo Escobar, who hid $18 million in the walls of his mansion. But these are not the only instances where people have hid money in their homes to avoid capture. In 2015, a municipal engineer in the Indian state of West Bengal was raided. Police stumbled upon cash worth $31 million hidden in the walls of his 6-room, 2-story house. But sometimes it isn't the police who find the hidden treasure. In 2022, builders in the United States found $500,000 inside the walls of a house they were renovating. But they didn't get to keep the money. It went to the heirs of the man who previously owned the home and hid the cash. Last year, a man in Spain found about $60,000, again hidden in the walls of a home he was renovating. Unfortunately, his joy was short-lived. The cash was in Spanish pesetas, a currency which ceased to be legal tender in 2002 when the euro was adopted as the Spanish currency. Clearly, one way or another, it's rare for good news to follow money hidden in walls.